Hello friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel MacPM. So let's solve a problem which is based on strength of welded joints. Okay, so let's read the problem first and note down important parameters. A welded lap joint. So this is a lap joint. Okay, sorry. Connects two tie bars. So these are two tie bars. This is first and this is second. So these are overlapping and they have been welded along these lines. Okay, so this is welding, this is also welding. Okay, so these two are connected by welding. The dimension of tie bar is 12 centimeter into 1 centimeter. So area is 12 into 1 is equal to 12 centimeter square. Okay, the working stress in the tie bar is working stress sigma in tie bar is 150 Newton per mm square, means this much stress can be taken by this tie bar required for working. Okay, investigate the, means this will be maximum. Investigate the design if the size of the fillet is 8 mm. So size of fillet is 8 mm. The safe stress can be stress for the end fillet weld and diagonal fillet weld may be taken as 10. So end one is this and diagonal one is this. Okay, fillet may be taken as 102.95. so tau end is equal to 102.5 Newton per mm square and tau diagonal is 80 Newton per mm square. Okay, so as we see, everything is given in mm. Okay, so everything is given in mm, so we will convert this also in mm, this area. So area will become 12 centimeter square. So 12 into 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm square. So it will become 1200 mm square, because this 10 mm square will become 100 mm square. Okay, now if this is the weld, this is a fillet, and if this is size of weld, then size of weld is 8. So this will be 8, this will be 8. So for minimum area we have to find throat h or t, whatever you call it. So suppose t is throat length, then this will be minimum width of the weld. So failure will become from this length only, because here welding can offer minimum area. So t will be equal to, this is 45 degree, because these two are equal size, so this angle will be also equal 45 degree. So we have to find t, this is 90 degree. So sine 45 is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, so h by this is s. Okay, so h is equal to s sine 45. Okay, so it will become sine 45 is equal to 0.707 into s. So this is height. So what will be the area of weld? Area is equal to width into length. So width is this, for this cross section, area is width h. So it will become h into length of the weld. So h is 0.707 s into length is total length. Okay, so this is formula for area. Okay, now what will be the force offered by this welded resistance or force offered by this welded joints? So it will be equal to stress. So what is the stress? Stress is sigma into this area. So it is sigma into 0.707 into s into L. Okay, now as given in the question, stress is different from for this two members. Okay, end fillet, this for these two stress is different, which is 10255, and for these four stress is different. So as you see, this is given as height of the triangle is 4, and this is also 4, this is also 4. So what will be BC? So BC is equal to, from Pythagoras theorem, root a square plus b square. So it will become 4 square plus 4 square, which is equal to root 32. Okay, so it will become 4 root 2. So this is length of one diagonal member. So there are equal length of 1, 2, 3 and 4 diagonal member. So total diagonal, or we can call it LD, length of diagonal members, is equal to 4 into 4 root 2 is equal to 16 root 2. Okay, so this is in centimeter, so we have to convert into mm. So LD will become 160 root 2 mm. Now for end member, length is 4, so L end is equal to 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 centimeter, which is equal to 80 mm. Now what will be the total force offered? So total force offered will be F1, F end plus F diagonal. Okay, so F end is, see from this formula, sigma end stress at end fillets into 0.707 into S is 8 into LE is 80. Okay, plus F diagonal is sigma diagonal into 0.707 into 8 into length is 160 root 2. Okay, so if you multiply this, then you will get sigma F at end members will be equal to, let me multiply, sigma end member is how much? Sorry, we have written it tau here, so we can represent by any symbol. So 102.5, this is 102.5 into 0.707 into 8 into 80 plus sigma d is 80. Okay, so 80 into 0.707 into 8 into 160 root 2. So let me multiply it, 102.5 into 0.707 into 8 into 80. So this is this is 46,379.2. okay, and if you calculate this one, then you will get 80 into 0.707 into 8 into 160 into root 2, which is equal to 102,384.536. So if you add these two, you will get this will be equal to 148,763 Newton. So this is total load taken by this welding. Okay, and maximum allowed stress is sigma W. Sigma W is 150 Newton per mm square. And what is the area of this weld? This is 12 centimeter by 1, which is equal to 1200 mm square. area we have calculated. So sigma into area will be equal to load taken by this tie bar. So it will be equal to 150 into 1200. So it will be equal to 1,80,000. So as we say that maximum stress developed on these welded joints a maximum load applied on this tie bar is 1,80,000 Newton, but maximum load which can resisted by this welding joints is less. Okay, so our welding joint is weaker than the maximum load required. Okay, so this has to be your minimum 1,80,000 Newton. Okay, because this is working load on this tie bar. Okay, but it can resist only up to 1,48,000, means the welded joint is weaker, so it is not safe. So what we have to see, so we have to just analyze this joint. Okay, so we have analyzed that welded joint is not safe. Okay, so I hope you understood this problem. If you have any doubt, then you can ask in the comment section, and if you like this video, then please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.